Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Monday Night Commander Challenge. We are here with some fabulous people. We have Belmont from Triadgaymers, and we have Mr. Bevers joining us tonight, and we are hoping to annihilate them. So before we get to annihilation, we thought we'd give them a chance to tell you all about who they are and where you can find them and what they're playing. So we'll start with Belmont. Why don't you tell our audience what you got?
Well, since I'm going to be annihilated, I'm like,
Shauna said that earlier, so I'm just repeating.
Oh, I did. Yeah, sure.
So, I'm Belmont. I'm 1/3 of Triadgaymers. We are a website that celebrates our gaming with Twitch streams, Magic the Gathering, deck techs, and videos, and whatever we feel like doing. So you can find us right there at triadgamers.com.
Awesome. Thank you. And Mr. Bevers?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going to go back. Belmont, what are you playing today?
Oh, yeah, I'm playing Arahbo, War of the Worlds. It's a deck we call Catmander. It's all about kitty cats, because we're big cat fans here.
Sounds like a plan. I like cats.
Yep.
You might not like my cats.
I'm sure it'll be fine. What's the worst that's gonna happen? Like, claw up my back a bit? It's fine.
Rogue's Passage. All right, Mr. Bevers.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mr. Bevers. I have a number of different platforms, all of which are generally at Mr. Bevers or whatever. You'll find the only one that's different is my Twitter, which you can see in my handle here on Spelltable, which is at Mr_Bevers. I am on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, all of the things, because if you're not on all the things, I don't know. I have to be on all the things. I don't use half of them, to be honest with you. I think I use Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube the most. But I do cracking packs over on YouTube. I actually just had Leslie and Shauna over there. What was it, last week? For a charity pack battle. So that was a lot of fun. We gave some money to some wonderful women's charities and had a lot of fun doing so. And then Twitch, I do random games. But I've started doing EDH every Tuesday, and I'm calling it EDH, basically like it's a chaos EDH because I've enabled chat interaction. Nice. So, you can impact the game, give people, clue tokens, treasure tokens, draw cards, lose life, gain life, that kind of stuff.
Oh,
so it really messes with the game, but it also makes it hilarious and lets chat interact with us. So that's awesome. I think that's a little fun for everybody. Yeah.
Check it out.
And I'm playing a new deck tonight, which is Kerametra. It is the third god in the God series commander decks that I'm building. I picked up the Stargazing bundle back when it came out, the Secret Lair. And I'm basically building a commander deck out of every single god is kind of the plan, because I actually only got into commander about a year ago, maybe 2 years ago-ish, at Magic Fest Toronto. Brett from Kitchen Table Commander kind of roped me into playing with him a bunch at that event, and that sort of kicked off my interest in the format. And quarantine this year hasn't allowed me to play my normal formats, which is limited and sealed. So here we are. Commander was a nice a break from that. Then at least we can do it online.
Everything happens for a reason, right?
Exactly.
All right, Shauna.
I am Shauna, Tap That MTG. You're here with us, so thank you for joining us. Also on YouTube, Twitter, and we do streams. Come and join us on Wednesday and Friday mornings when Leslie and I have coffee and play a little bit of Arena. I was playing Arena this weekend. I'll be playing on Thursday nights as well. Just trying to do some drafts and climb the tier a little bit and rage a little bit, which is what usually happens.
Rage against the machine.
No, never.
Raging at Arena.
Oh, never.
Yeah, constantly. So I am playing Sram Senior Edificer. I just built this deck last week, so I haven't really felt it out too much yet. His job is to get some equipment and auras out. So we'll see. I don't have the expensive auras in that because my son has stole all of those really good cards. So
Oh, you're a good mom.
mine is a budget version.
That's awesome. Well, and Shauna did a good job of telling you who we are, so I'll skip that and tell you all about Anowon. He is the Rune Thief. He is amazing, and I love him so dearly. He is going to be super sneaky and hopefully get in for lots of damage and make people lose some cards. And I have upgraded it a little bit since the pre-con, but not that much. So if you've played the pre-con, you know what you're going to expect to see. So we've already done mulligans, and
Yep.
we've already done randomization, and Belmont is going to go first. So we'll get started.
Yep. So Belmont's going to draw, and he's going to put a target on his back
Uh-oh.
right away.
Turn 1 Soul Ring. I'm ready. Let's do this.
Yep, exactly.
All right.
But then that is all I'm going to do past turn.
All right. I am going to draw for the turn. I am going to play a forest, and I'm going to pass the turn.
Already. Draw. I will play planes, and I am going to play a spider silk net,
Oh,
which for 0, which is equipped creature gets +0/+2 and has reach. Equip is 2.
Oh man, are we going to see the turn 1/2 plays?
yeah,
I
big
wanna-
big moves she's doing. I told you guys, I warned you about her. Is that everything,
All right,
Shauna?
that's it for me. Yeah.
All right. I will, I guess, do a turn 1 Soul Ring as well. And I'll pass turn.
Jeez.
All right, let me just scoop scoop it. The only one without a turn 1 play. I guess I'm dead
Oh,
here.
me.
That means you'll be the winner, I predict.
Oh, I see. Is that how that works? All right.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
Bro,
untap-
note to self: never play a turn 1 play.
I'm going to untap and draw, and then I'm going to play a Sun Petal Grove, which comes in tapped. Or, excuse me, it does not come in tapped.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then I'm going to tap 2 and play the Initiate's Companion. Nice. Standard little kitty.
Kitty cat.
It's is that a 3/1? I think
It
that's
is a 3/1.
Yeah. Okay.
But then that is all I'm going to do past turn.
You untap lands though, Lucky.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm gonna play this plains, I guess, and then I do have a turn 2 play, and we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna play this Vine Lasher Kudzu. Is whenever a land comes into play under my control, I put a 1/1 counter on it,
Nice.
Mhm.
and I will pass the turn. Go ahead, Shauna.
I'm going to play the Detection Tower. I'm going to tap 2 for Prophetic Prism. Draw a card. And that's it for me. I have to pay. Go ahead,
Alright.
Leslie.
I will play Demir Guildgate, and then I will tap 3 to play Whisper Steel Dagger. Crypt creature gets +2/+0, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, I can cast a creature spell from a player's graveyard this turn without, or I can basically take something from your graveyard. Pass
For
turn.
free?
No,
For
I
free?
have to cast it.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to untap. I'm going to upkeep and then draw. I'm going to play a Snow-Covered Plains.
No covered lands. So
Yeah, if I remember, I honestly, the boyfriend that built this deck is really into full art, and at the time we originally built it, like Snow Covered was like the only full art that you could really get. So
from the Modern Horizons, right?
yeah. So I have some decisions to make. I kind of agree with Mr. Bevers that maybe Leslie's already the threat because she did have a turn 1 soul ring.
Oh, come on.
It's also
Did I say that? I don't know if I said that.
I think that he was talking about you, Mr. Belmont.
I think I was just talking about the fact that I didn't have a turn 1 player.
So I'm actually
You're all the threat.
He's
all
trying
three
to
of you.
turn you against me already.
So I'm going to go to combat, and at the beginning of combat, if Arahbo is in the command zone or on the battlefield, another target cat, which I have, gets +3/+3 until end of turn. So this guy is a 6/4,
Yep.
who I'm going to
Yes.
then swing at Shauna.
Me?
Yes.
You didn't mean
Shauna
Leslie.
or Leslie?
Everybody always gets us confused.
Mhm.
No, I did that on purpose to
Okay.
the audience. Because I remember some pre-stream chat about how annihilation, I think, was the term that was used.
That was Leslie that said that.
You always
Yeah.
get blamed for everything I do.
Yeah, no, actually, I am going to swing at Shauna.
Alrighty.
They're just known to be more afraid of you than afraid of me.
Hey, Colin, how's it going?
Hey, Colin.
And then with that, I am going to then, on my second main phase, I'm going to cast white and a colorless for a Leonin Snare Caster, which when he enters the battlefield, I may tap target creature, which doesn't really matter at this point, but might as well tap, Mr. Bevers, one creature.
Yep.
And then I shall pass turn.
Okay. It does untap, though, right?
Yes, it does.
Okay. All right. Not one of those weird lockdown things where it keeps it tapped
Forever.
Yeah, forever and ever. I'm gonna play this Myriad Landscape
Mm.
and put a counter on my little vine buddy here. And then for 1 green, I'm gonna play this Gilded Goose.
Nice.
And then I will. Well, I mean, like, sure, why not? Okay, Leslie, I'll come at you for 2.
All right.
Spread the love a bit, you know. And then I'll pass. Go ahead, Sean.
Did you get your food
All
token?
Yeah, I'm looking for my food right
Sorry,
now.
Just making sure. Even though you hit me.
I'll use a clue
Sorry.
to represent it for the moment until I find one here. I'm sure there's one around.
I'm going to tap 3 for the skittering surveyor. A 1/2 when it enters the battlefield. I may search my library for basic land card review. Put in my shuffle. And planes. Put it in my hand. Shuffle, and I will pass the turn, Leslie.
How about a treasure token? That's not what I want either.
I'll just cast Anowon, the Rune Thief.
Just,
and I will.
just a casual commander.
Just a casual commander play. And I'll pass.
You're passing?
Yeah, I can't swing with it. Spec summons, I guess.
Doesn't it do something when it comes in? No?
Nope.
I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw. Interesting. All right. I'm going to play a forest. Oh, that technically isn't there at the moment. I am then going to move to combat. It's more of a who here. All right. I'm actually going to press the issue with Leslie. Leslie, I'm going to swing at you with the Initiate's Companion, which has now become a 6/4.
I will take it.
Okay. And whenever Initiate's Companion deals combat damage to a player, untap target creature or land, I will target itself. I'm then going to tap 1, 2, 3 and play Descendant's Path.
Nice.
Soul Ring is 2.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Soul Ring is 2 mana, don't forget.
Oh, yeah. Well, then I probably don't need to tap that. I always forget that. I don't know honestly why. I guess because I started Magic so early, I wasn't used to things producing more than 1 mana. But I'm then going to tap a green and a white and do the Grizzled Liaotu. And then I'm going to pass turn.
That trigger the Descendants path, though? Oh, no, it's at the beginning of your upkeep.
That's the beginning of my upkeep. Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
As you can tell, this is definitely very big on the kitties, which I'm now actually being circled by real life kitties.
I will play this Command Tower, putting a counter on Vine Lasher, and then for 4 mana, do I want to crack that? That beneficial to me in some way? Maybe it is. All right, so we'll crack our food token and we'll play Kerametra. Okay. What do we got? We have Anowon, we have a... Oh, you've got the Skitterer. Little Skitterer
Yeah.
boy.
1, 2.
Yeah. Great card. I like Skitterer a lot. Well, that is not that card at all. It's Anowon, not Royal Assassin. Or Wrathy Assassin is what I thought it was. It's not. It's a 2/4? Okay. So, I mean, I guess I'll swing. You know what? I should. Well, actually, I'm not going to block you, probably, Leslie, if you come at me, because you're going to equip if you do. So I'll just swing at Shauna for 3.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. And then I'll pass the turn.
Planes. And 3 for a shambling suit. Its power is equal to the number of artifacts and/or enchantments I control.
Nice. I love that card.
So that's 4.
It's a great little artifact too, yeah.
4, 3.
It is not an abandoned outpost though, that's for sure.
And this is a quick 2, isn't it? Damn. Okay, I'm gonna pass.
Okay. I'm going to equip
Belmont.
this. Then I'm going to play Dimir Aqueduct, returning this to my hand.
We'll never invite that Belmont guy back again.
I know, right? What do you have up, Mr. Bevers?
I have nothing up.
Oh,
I am tapped out.
that is not a creature that's up?
God.
This is Kerametra. She's not
Oh,
online.
Not online right now. Well, I'm sorry.
No, I mean like
But
the reason I
gotta do
swung, yeah,
something.
the reason I attacked is because I knew you were probably coming my way, and you equipping it would make your creature bigger than my blocker, so I would just swung. So 4 damage, right?
4 damage, and you mill 4 cards.
And mill 4, right?
Yeah.
Plains, Kazandu Mammoth, Generous Gift, and Guardian Project. So 1 creature.
All right.
Draw.
And then I will, on my second main phase, tap 1 and play Changeling Outcast. Can't be
Did you draw
blocked.
your card from the mill?
Oh, right. Thank you. And then I will pass turn.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. At the beginning of my upkeep, I reveal the top card of my library.
Yep.
It is White Sun Zenith.
It
Because
makes
it is-
cats, but it's not a cat.
No, it's not a cat. And because it is not a cat, it goes on the bottom of my library.
Oh.
That sucks.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then I
no.
draw for turn. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play snow-covered plains.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to move to combat.
Mhm. Oh, I did
Um,
4 damage too. Let me mark that. That's important. 4 commander damage.
and I'm actually going to put the +3/+3 on the Grizzled Liautu.
Mhm.
And then Mr. Bevers, I'm actually going to swing at you because I haven't hit you yet.
That's fine.
So that is
I understand.
that is 4 damage.
4 damage.
How much? Sorry? 6?
4.
4. Okay.
Yep. And then on my second main, I am going to tap 1 and play the Wild Nakatl, who gets +1/+1 because I control a plains.
Mhm.
But then that will be my turn. Past turn.
Okie dokie. I will untap. Okay, so now the fun begins with Kerametra, right? So this is whenever I cast a creature, search my library for a forest or plains, and put it on the battlefield tapped. Okay, so for 4, I'm gonna go ahead and play this Emiria Angel. Which lets me go and get a forest or plains. I'm gonna get a plains, which makes a 1/1 bird and triggers Vine Lasher.
No synergy there at all.
No, definitely not. So Vine Lasher up by 1, and I have a bird token, which I will find in a moment. And then I will play a forest for the turn, making another bird, so 2 birds, and getting another token on Vine Lasher. And I will pass the turn to you, Shauna.
Okay.
And I will look for my bird token, which I don't know if I have it here or whether I'll have to go digging somewhere else.
Do we need to get you some Infinite tokens?
I think
Listen,
so.
they're on the list of things for me to purchase. The list of things that I need to purchase for my EDH streams is quite big.
Tap 2 for Sram. Use a 2/2 whenever I cast an aura, equipment, or vehicle spell. Draw a card. Cast 2 for Swift Boots. Draw a card. This goes up.
Boom, bird token.
Let's equip is 1. So I'm going to equip it. Gives hexproof and haste to Shrek. So 2/2 hexproof and haste. Oh my. I'm a little late to the party.
You put it like this, that way people can see that there's 2 tokens there. But one's not a bird, see? It's hiding.
Oh.
It only looks like a bird because it's a 1/1 white flyer.
I'm going to pass.
All right. I need swap. Oh yeah, that's 2. Well now, let's do this. I'm gonna play Soaring Thief. As long as an opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard, rogues you control get +1/+0. And when another rogue you control attacks, each opponent mills 2 cards. I'm assuming nobody has 8 yet.
Nope.
I have 4.
0.
0.
All right, I am going to tap 1, 2, 3 to equip this to this. And then I'm going to swing at Belmont with a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 4/2 unblockable.
And I take 4.
And a rogue attack, so each mill 2.
Each mill 2. Oh gosh.
And then Belmont, you'll mill an additional 4.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
A great henge. That's a tough hit.
I'm trying.
Yep.
I'm trying to work on Belmont here, team. Pastor.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I'm going to tap 2 white and play. Oh, that's not on the field. Oh, first of all, upkeep trigger. I reveal the Leonin Sky Hunter, which then gets to go onto the battlefield for free. And then I draw. So I don't need to tap that. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And lands count as permanent, don't they? Yes, they do.
Yeah, just not colored. That's all.
So I'm going to tap 1 in the Soul Ring and play Radiant Destiny.
Yeah. Yeah, that's City Blessing is definitely over there.
Yep, which means that all of my cats get an additional +1/+1, because guess what? I'm choosing cat.
Oh, are you sure you
And
didn't want to
vigilant.
pick rogues?
I think you should pick rogues. I like that idea.
And so not there. I'm gonna then move to combat. And let's see. The problem I've got is that Leslie's starting to scare me with all that mill.
All that mill. 7 cards
I-
out of 100.
I was gonna say, the mill that she's done so far is just a small drop in the bucket of how much mill there probably is with rogues.
Oh no, I have that pre-con and I've played it. It's ridiculous.
It's
Actually,
rough.
It's not the
Until-
mill actually that you got to worry about. It's the living weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, we have a mill deck called Termite that hasn't even added in any of the Zendikar Rising cards yet in it.
Oh.
So we're like, kind of. I was like, maybe I should play that tonight. Then I'm like, wait a minute, no, 2 mill decks in the same meta is not. So yeah, moving to combat, I'm actually going to put Arahbo's +3 on here. And then so Leslie, I'm going to swing at you with a 6/5. Excuse me. I can't do math. It's a 6/6 cat. I am swinging at you.
No
It's
trample?
vigilant.
Not yet.
That's vigilance,
I
though.
will block with my soaring thought thief.
All right. And then whenever another cat attacks, you may pay. No, that's only if it's on the battlefield. Never
Yeah.
mind. Haha, no trample. We're good. So yep, it's blocked,
It's blocked.
and that will be my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
I will untap then. Draw for turn. Okay. What do we want to do here? Okay, who's ready for stack shenanigans?
So I got my pencil ready. I can write.
Aren't you always supposed to be ready for stack shenanigans?
Apparently, but I mean, I didn't plan this, but here we are. I'm gonna play this Ancient Green Warden. So it says I may play lands from my graveyard, and if a land entering the battlefield
Aw, you're
causes
welcome.
a triggered ability of a permanent I control to trigger, it triggers it an additional time. So playing this lets me go get a land out of my deck with Kerametra. So I will go and get a whatever I find first, which is a forest. Which then triggers the landfall here and the land coming in here, which they both trigger an additional time because of this being in play. Is that correct? I think that's how that works, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so 2 tokens here and 2 more bird tokens. So I have 4 bird tokens total. 2 here and 2 here. And then we can play another land and we can play one from the graveyard. So let's play our plains from the graveyard for turn. Which then makes 2 more birds and puts 2 more tokens on this man. And then I will swing at Belmont for 9.
Belmont for 9 in the air or on the ground?
On the ground.
On the ground. Belmont is going to block with the Leonin Snarecaster.
Sure. Kitty cat goes smush, I guess.
That was fun.
And then I will pass the turn. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Kerametra's online now too.
Trouble. Okay. Planes. And okay. I'm gonna tap 5.
Ah,
For
Ah,
cat. For cat,
cat attack.
an actual
Help.
2020 cat.
And equipment comes in. No, it's not equipment. It's a creature. Never mind. Yeah. So the Cataclysmic Gear Hulk is a 4/5 with vigilance. When it enters the battlefield, each player chooses an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, and a planeswalker from among the non-land permanents he or she controls, and sacrifices the rest.
That's not great.
All right, so we're all choosing one thing.
One of each.
You get 1 creature, 1 enchantment, 1 artifact, and that's it, right?
Yeah. 1 enchantment, 1 artifact, 1 creature, 1 planeswalker.
Johnny. Johnny, Jetty's on the stream.
Okay. I'm gonna keep Green Warden and Kerametra. I'll sack the others.
I am going to keep the Leonin Sky Hunter, sacrifice the rest of the creatures. I'm going to sacrifice Radiant Destiny while keeping Descendant's Path, and I'm going to keep my Soul Ring.
Makes sense. You got to keep your equipment, right, Leslie?
I decided to keep my soul ring.
Oh, instead. Okay.
Actually,
Makes sense.
I don't know. It does and it doesn't. No, I'm gonna keep that. Down some mana now, though.
So here's the rules question. Do I get to keep Kerametra as an enchantment, even though she's a creature?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
I got to keep this as an artifact.
Right.
Thing.
Yep.
That is it for me, ma'am. Because the cat.
What a cataclysm.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't even from Belmont.
Uh-huh.
God, I just got that. That's how slow I am.
I love your city's blessing. So nice.
I'm going to
Oh, yeah,
play
very modern.
Reliquary Tower.
Oh no! Don't let her have that.
Your kitty's name is actually a Johnny. That's awesome.
Yep, we adopted 2 kitties that day. One of which is a Johnny who's crossed through here. The other one is a tuxedo cat, and we named her Liliana.
Awesome.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5. I'll just do.
We think the next one might be named Ugin, but we don't want Shauna yelling at it all the time.
True story. I'm gonna play True Name Nemesis.
Yeah.
So that's one that I added.
Yep.
As True Name Nemesis enters the battlefield, choose a player. I'm going to choose Belmont. True Name Nemesis has protection from the chosen player. So this creature can't be blocked, targeted, dealt damage, or enchanted by anything controlled by that player.
Just your creature? Just that creature?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm scared of him. And I'll pass turn.
Oh man, true name Nemesis with Helm of the Host? That sounds bad.
Oh,
All right.
my.
Untap. Upkeep, I reveal a card. It is Camaraderie. So it goes on the bottom of my deck from Descendant's Path.
Damn.
And then I draw for turn. Well, I
We
don't
need
have...
more free cats over there.
Yeah. I'm going to play Myriad Landscape.
Mhm.
And then... So, Leslie, just that card has protection from me.
Yeah.
You do not have protection from me.
Correct.
Correct.
Gotcha. Just wanted
Yeah.
to make sure. But
There's always a but.
yeah, it's more of what to do and when and to who and all that fun stuff. All right, I'm going to move to combat, which is going to put a +3/+3 on the Leonin Skyhunter.
Mhm.
And then I am going to swing. We're going to randomize this between Leslie and Mr. Bevers. Leslie, sorry, I'm hitting
No,
you
you're
for
not.
5.
I mean, to be fair, you didn't want to swing at me anyway because I had my guy's reach.
Yeah, true. Swinging at you with a 5/5 flyer.
Yeah, can't do anything about that, so I will take it.
And I am then going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and actually bring out Arahbo.
All right.
And that will be my turn, past turn.
Okay. I will untap my lands, draw for turn. I will play this. First things first, I will play this Eternal Witness, getting back my Emiria Angel to hand, and getting a land. Go to Plains. I will then play my Emiria Angel, getting another land. So let's do that. Those two that. Playing that, getting another land. So let's get another Plains, which makes 2 birds and turns Kerametra back on. I will then play my forest for turn, making 2 more birds. So 4 birds in total. The birds are back.
The birds are back in town. The birds are back in town.
Yeah, I went older. All I'm hearing like, hey nah, the birds are back. Like, that's where my head went.
We can go with Rockin' Robin.
All right.
Rockin'
All right.
the trees
Yeah, I was
all
thinking
day
Rockin' Robin
long.
too, personally.
Oh, now that's gonna be stuck in my head for another decade.
So I really didn't appreciate the board wipe here. So Shauna, I'm coming at you with Kerametra 6/7.
Go with that energy. Just go with that.
I will take it.
Okay. And then I'll pass the turn to you.
Oops. That's commander damage too, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Right. Okay. Tap. Clean. 4. Sram again.
Srammy boy.
3 for a cultivator's caravan. Draw a card.
Yep.
1 card, not 2. So 3/3. 4/5 vigil. Can't get through anywhere. I'll pass.
Mr. Bevers, what do you have in your graveyard?
I have a Gilded Goose, a Vine Lasher Kudzu, a Guardian Project, a Generous Gift, and a Kazandu Mammoth. And then 2 forests. You trying to thieve my things from my graveyard?
No,
Nice.
I'm just wondering.
Rogues would never do that.
Rogues don't
Never.
do stuff like that. I'm gonna tap 3 to equip this to True Name Nemesis. Sorry, Mr. Bevers, but I can't get through over anywhere else. So for now.
But you didn't pick me as True Name Nemesis.
Oh yeah, sorry. No, I meant Belmont. You both.
I was
have
like,
to be...
why? I was like, why are you apologizing to me? I don't understand.
There's 2 very strong D names going on here, so
That's right.
Oh, I tapped that wrong. Yeah, I'll just do this. I'm gonna attack you, Belmont, for 5, and it can't be blocked by you. Oh, sorry, it's 6.
I will take 6.
And then you mill 6.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
All right.
Jareth. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, it's that
Oh my.
it's that Johnny's strength of the pride that hurt. That's our
Yeah.
that card we actually had blown up into like a huge like 4x3 poster, but I altered his coloring so he looks like an orange tabby, like the cat that crossed my playmat earlier.
That's
So he looks
awesome.
more like our actual cat of Johnny here.
Cool.
That's really cool.
So Leslie, are you done picking on me?
Yeah, I am. I'm sorry. I'll pass.
When do we get to see a picture of that on Twitter?
Oh, I can probably tweet that out after my turn, though.
Sweet.
Are you done, Leslie?
Yeah, I am.
No. Untap. During upkeep, Descendant's Path triggers. It is a Razor Verge Thicket.
Oh.
I'll put that there, and I will draw a card for turn. Interesting. Okay. Well, I am going to...
Kind of feeling like we need to stop picking on each other and deal with Mr. Bevers.
Yeah.
What? Wait, what?
What? Huh? I don't know.
What just happened? What just
I don't
happened?
know. I have no idea. I think Shauna was saying something.
Yeah, right.
Shauna, you have a weird way of being able to sound like Leslie. It's really good. You're really good at it.
Time. Yeah.
The problem is that he's got an impressive wall of things.
4 little birdies that'll happily hop in the way of anything that comes over here.
And an angel.
Well, sure.
And
don't forget, my ancient Green Warden has reach as well, and it's a 5/7.
Yes, but Arahbo has lots of abilities now.
That is correct.
And he's about to get one more. I'm going to tap one and cast Griff's Boon.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Enchanted creature gets +1/+0 and now has flying.
I love Griff Spoon. Such a good card. It does so much for just 1 mana.
Yes, it does. So we'll put that there. And all right, so I'm going to move to combat. And what I'm going to do. All right, Leslie, if I don't pick on you, will you give me a turn of not getting picked on?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm going to move to combat and actually put the +3/+3 on that.
Yep.
And then I'm going to swing at Mr. Bevers with the Leonin Sky Hunter.
Sure.
And when another cat attacks, I may pay a green, a white, and a colorless.
Yeah.
Which I'm actually going to just do this. And I'm going to give this cat an additional +5/+5 and trample. So it's now a 10/10 flying trampler.
Oh my.
Right. Yeah. It's a big cat.
Yep.
It's coming my way. I guess I just take it.
Okay.
Go to 22.
Now, I promised I wouldn't do anything to him, but that doesn't mean you guys shouldn't do something to him.
Yeah, like immediately stabbed you in the back right there, bro. Just like...
No, we had no alliance. I just said I wouldn't do anything to him this turn.
And I'm going to tap my Soul Ring and crack my Myriad Landscape, and I'll look for my lands as I pass turn.
Okay, sounds good. I will untap. Draw for turn. Okay. What do we want to do here? Let's do this, which is 2 and 2. And let's play this Leyline of Vitality. So creatures I control get +0/+1, and whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control, I may gain a life. Then for 2, 5, 6, we'll cast this Ulvenwald Hydra. Ulvenwald Hydra, that's the one. Which lets me go and get a land out of search for a land. And put it on the battlefield tapped. Let me tell you, it's not going to be a basic land.
And it's an 11/11, right? After
Oh, and I get a basic land from Kerametra as well. So we'll grab a forest while we're here.
12/12.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a big boy. Definitely a big boy. What land do we want? I'm pretty sure I know what land I want, but we need to find it. We want that land? That land's pretty good. Oh, maybe I didn't put a copy of it in here.
Oh no.
Yeah, I didn't put a copy in, so I'll put this land into play. Gavany Township.
As long as it's not the Abbey.
No, I wanted to get Rogue's Passage, but it's not in the deck.
Yes.
Oh,
My favorite card.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah,
my
I mean,
favorite
Rogue's
one.
Passage with a 12/12 Hydra is
Yeah.
pretty absurd. So
That's one of my favorite things to do in my cat deck.
right? Yeah.
Rogue's Passage.
So then those 2 lands coming into play make 4 more birds. So 4 that can attack, 4 that can't attack. And I gain 5 life from all of those coming into play. Then I will play 4 turn my land, which is a forest, making 2 more birds and gaining 2 more life. Then I will go ahead and let's see what we've got here. You have, and that's he's a flying cat now, right?
Arahbo,
so
yes.
5/5.
Both of
So
my
he's a
kitties are flyers right now.
6/5 flyer. Okay. So I'm gonna come at you, Belmont, with my 6/7 on the ground, or sorry, my 5/7 on the ground, I guess. And Leslie with my 6/7 indestructible. Actually, I guess I'll do that the other way around. 6/7, 5/7 at Leslie, 6/7 at Belmont.
All right, I'm going to take 6.
I
No
will take
blocks.
5.
Okay. So then that's also commander damage to you, Belmont.
Oh, that's right.
And I'll pass the turn.
tap 2 for key to the city. I can tap it and discard a card up to 1 target creature can't be blocked this turn. Whenever key to the city becomes untapped, I may pay 2 if I do a draw card.
Hey, Andy.
4
Andy.
for Helm of the Host.
Oh, okay. So when I said there was Helm of the Host, you were like, "Oh, shh."
Yes.
Told you gotta watch her.
Oh no, Helm of the Host on Cataclysmic Gearhulk? Gross. Don't like that plan.
And I will tap this and make this unblockable and send 5 at Mr. Bever.
Sure, makes sense.
And that's it for my turn.
You said 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, jeez. All right.
And a draw.
Yeah, Andy. Everybody's on white or white green except for Leslie.
And they're picking
She's
on
the
me.
She's the only
Picking on
shifty
you.
one at the table.
I'll play Rogue's Passage.
Hey,
Leslie!
it's that card.
Shauna, what do you have up for blockers right now?
I
Me?
have the
Shauna.
Cataclysmic Gearhulk, which is a 4/5 Sram at a 2/2. And I have Cultivator's Caravan that I can possibly equip that becomes a 5/5.
All right, I'm going to swing. I'm gonna swing at you, Shauna, with 6.
Is it in the air or anything?
Nope.
Is it in the air or anything?
Nope.
No?
Wow, that's awesome looking.
Okay, I'm going to double block it with those 2.
I like the fact that you even got a Johnny in the picture with the Johnny.
Oh, and yeah, and then Liliana's in there too.
Yeah.
She's
Oh,
not-
I didn't even see the other cat. My goodness.
What are the
We
what's the
hung those
toughness
up, and
of
then they
those two?
both posed right away.
Shauna,
That's funny.
what's the toughness of those two?
This is a 4/5 and a 2/2.
I will kill your 4/5. Let you keep your commander.
Okay.
And then I will tap 7 and play Necromantic Selection. Destroy all creatures, then return a creature card put into a graveyard this turn to the battlefield under your control. It is also a black zombie in addition to its other colors.
So I tap these 2 mana in response. And wipe my board.
And I'm going to choose to return Anowon to the battlefield under my control.
I really wanted my heroic intervention right there. That would have been great.
Hey, that just wiped all the creatures. That wasn't a real board wipe.
Had to happen. You guys were getting out of hand, and I'll pass turn.
All right, untap. Unfortunately, Descendant's Path will not trigger on my upkeep because I do not control any creatures.
It's really easy to set up, Andy. I can walk you through it sometime if you want.
All right, so I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to bring out Arahbo. And then I'm going to pass turn.
Cool. I have a slight problem, and that is that I could live through the first board wipe. The second board wipe, I'm going to play this Plains and say go.
Untap. Pay 2 to draw a card from this. Untap everything else. Sorry, that was.
Listen, don't say things like that, Leslie. You never know who might want to see your strange mug.
Besides, we see you on your morning stream.
I know.
Which now that I'm feeling better, I'm going to try and get up and see those again. Well, Nick,
because Sean makes me.
Well, I asked Nick, he comes in and he pokes me, go talk to Leslie and Shauna. Go talk to Leslie and Shauna.
Aww.
We love it.
3 for Foundry Inspector. It's a 1/2 and artifact spells like cast cost 1 less.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pay 2 for a Sky Scanner. Going to enter the battlefield. I draw a card. Play a Scavenger Ground.
I'm going to do this now while you're going. I'm just going to sack my Myriad Landscape to go thin out my deck a bit.
Tap. I'm going to stop there and I'm going to pass.
Okay.
Liliana, what are you doing?
All right. I think I would like to tap 6 to play Endless Obedience. And I'm going to put a target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under my control.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to choose your angel that gives you little birds.
Sure. It's a Myria Angel.
Yeah.
In case you need to look up the rules text or anything like that. I'll put it up here
I'll
in the
draw
top
it in a
corner.
second. Yeah, I have it up on my screen here. And
And
I
make a
will get
bird.
I will swing for 2 at you, Mr. Bevers.
It's commander damage.
Commander damage, and you mill 2.
Courser of Crewfix and a Forest. So you get to draw.
Yay. And then I'm going to tap Rogue's Passage and Throne of McKinney to put a charge counter on Throne of McKinney. And I will pass turn.
All right. Untap. Descendant's Path triggers on my upkeep. It is Ajani's Sun Striker.
Nice,
So that
free
goes
cat.
onto the battlefield. And then I draw for turn. All right. I'm going to have... This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to tap a white and then 3 to bring back Gift's Boon and put it on Arahbo.
Yep.
You see, Shauna's the one who really didn't suffer that much from the board wipe. She also technically has the highest life total.
Oh, shush you. Nice angel.
Yeah, I'm gonna move to combat. And swing at Shauna in the air for 5.
I got block with a sky scanner.
Gotcha. All right, so this is what I'm going to do now. I'm now going to play tap 3 and play Icon of Ancestry, which, guess what I'm choosing?
Rogues.
Cats.
Thought we established it was going to be rogues from now on.
I thought you were going to pick gods.
Unfortunately, at that point, that is going to have to be my turn.
Okie dokie. Untap, draw. Yeah. All right. That sounds about right.
Oh, Leslie, you should take a picture of that and send that to me.
Wait, you
I'm
like that
gonna-
Christmas tree top for Angel?
I'm going to play this forest and pass the turn.
You totally have to send that, Leslie. Untap.
I know that Infinitokens is Ute and a Butte online right now, so.
Yep.
2, 3. I'm gonna copy Foundry Inspector.
Helm of the Post on Boundary Inspector. All right. So where's your infinite token to make a copy?
I have one. I'm gonna go to combat and make a Foundry Inspector.
All right.
Use a, what is it? 3/2? Yeah, 3/2. Where's my black pen? I'll get the blue. And I'm gonna tap the new Foundry. Oh no, I can't do it. Going to combat.
No, he has haste.
It's at the beginning of combat, right? I'm gonna
Okay.
tap it to equip my Inspector's Caravan. Or sorry, the Cultivator's Caravan.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna send the Cultivator's Caravan at Mr. Bever. It's a
Sure.
5/5.
5/5.
This one. Isn't it?
Isn't it a 3/5?
The Caravan is a 5/5.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, I took 5.
Okay. And then second main phase, I'm going to tap 1 because it costs 2 less for a Golem Foundry. Whenever I cast an artifact spell and I put a charge counter on it, to remove 3 charge counters from Golem Foundry, put a 3/3 colorless artifact. 2 for Conqueror's Galleon. Put a charge counter on it. Oops. And I will pass.
All right, I will play Myriad Landscape. And I will get a birdie.
Have we all played a Myriad Landscape this game?
They're pretty standard.
Yeah.
Then I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Gaunty, Lord of Luxury. I'm going to target myself just because it's easier that way.
Yeah, it's like one of those cards that's not great for virtual EDH.
All right, I will put that there.
Yeah, I grabbed a deck earlier that I'm like, this is gonna be so fun. I haven't played this in forever. Oh my gosh, I would be stealing half of everybody's creatures. I can't
Well,
play this
stealing
on
creatures
stream.
is okay if you have tokens for it. It's the looking at
Yeah.
people secretly on stream that's hard.
Yeah,
Depends on how many things he's stealing. You know?
it would. Once it got going, it's one thing every turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Might not have enough infinite tokens for that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm actually about to order another bunch soon.
Oh, there you go.
Well, because I also need to order some cards because I've been desperately cracking packs trying to get one specific card and I still can't get it. So I said, screw it.
I know that feeling.
How big is your cat over there, Belmont?
The blocker cat is a 3/3.
That includes all its buffs and stuff.
Yep. 3/3 aftermath.
Aftermath, okay. Sean is ridiculous as usual. So
What?
I'm going to send a 4/4 at Belmont and a 3/3 Angel at Shauna.
3/3 Angel.
Yeah.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Belmont is actually choosing the block with his 3/3.
Okay.
Because it has lifelink, I will gain 3 life.
Okay. And I'll pass turn.
All right. I'm going to untap. I'm going to have Descendant's Path trigger. It's going to put out Felidar Guardian.
Ugh.
And when it enters the battlefield, exile another target permanent you control, and then returning it to the battlefield under its owner's control.
So you could like tap your Soul Ring for 2 mana and turn it, make 2 more mana.
No, but the thing is, it's entering before my main phase, so I can't even use it.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah, so let's pretend I blinked something.
itself.
Yeah.
It's itself. Just constant. Just a loop. A loop
No,
of
it
its
actually
casting
does
itself.
another, so it actually can't target itself.
Oh, darn.
All right, but then I'm going to draw for turn. Interesting. Okay. Oh, yeah, let's make this interesting, shall we? All right. Well,
Please.
I've never
Please do.
I've never seen this card before in the history of playing Magic, let alone playing this deck. So I'm going to do the Hungry Lynx.
Oh, yeah, that's a great card. Yeah.
So all cats that I control have protection from rats.
Mm-hmm.
And at the beginning of my end step, one opponent gets to create a 1/1 black rat creature token with Death Touch. And whenever a rat dies, I get a +1/+1 counter on each cat I control.
I'm going to respond. I'm going to tap and counter target creature spell.
All right, so you're countering the Hungry Lynx?
Yeah.
Leslie?
Yeah.
You're okay. Sorry, I lost you there for a moment.
So that's okay. And then I get to return a target creature from my graveyard to my hand as well. So I'm going to choose True Name Nemesis back to my hand.
Well, my
manipulated.
next play then was to bring out Kahira.
Kahira, did you say?
Yep, Kahira the Orphan Guard. And then that is going to be my turn, past turn.
Okay. I will draw for turn. Oh yeah. All right. Are you ready? Ready for the bad beats right here? Look at this. Steve, it's Steve.
I love that card.
Yes. I got Steve and I get to go get a land. Perfect. Let me put that into play tapped. Great.
We almost got him all
And
out.
and then I'll pass the turn.
Untap.
Yeah, I've never seen that Lynx card before ever. So
It's from the cat deck.
Yeah.
It's from the Commander cat deck.
yeah, no, that makes sense.
It almost always comes out in my when I play my cats.
Which is why you need to counter it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play Sram again. I am going to tap 1 because it costs less for Forebear's Blade. The equipped creature gets +3, has vigilance and trample. Whenever it dies, attach Forebear's to a target creature I control. I'm going to attach it to the Foundry Inspector. I'm going to tap 3 and put Battle Mastery onto the Foundry Inspector so it has double strike.
Goodness gracious.
And draw 2 cards. 1, 2.
I'm getting the impression that Shauna's engine might be online here, folks.
I warned you.
I'm going to go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Make another Foundry Inspector.
Mm-hmm.
As haste. Artifacts now cost 3 less.
Jeepers creepers.
I'm going to tap. Sorry. I'm going to tap this. And discard a card and make this unblockable. Discarding a. So the Foundry Inspector is unblockable, and it is a. I can't remember now. It's a 6/2 with double strike. And I'm going to send that at Leslie.
Of course you are.
And Vigilance.
Yep. Vigilance, trample, double strike. Great.
And I will pass the turn. So that comes.
I'm going to play a island. I'm going to get a bird. Or to play Stink Drinker Bandit. Whenever a rogue you control attacks and isn't blocked, it gets +2/+1 until the end of turn. And then I'm going to tap 4 and my Rogue's Passage to make Anowon unblockable.
Uh-huh.
And then Shauna,
Uh-huh.
3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 2 1/1s as well. So 6 unblockable and then 5 in the air. So
5 in the
11.
air?
Yeah.
I don't have any flying.
Okay. So 11 altogether, and you are going to mill 6.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. All right, my removal and my bringing stuff back from the graveyard. Nice.
And that's commander damage, 6.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's it. I
Okie
pass.
dokie.
All right, untap. During my upkeep, Descendant's Path triggers. Surprise, it's a cat. Is the Feral Prowler. Whenever it dies, I get to draw a card. Then I will draw for turn. Okay. What is the smart play here? And will Belmont notice it? Because Belmont doesn't normally play smart.
You have so much over there that I don't know that it matters what you do.
Well, I know
Shauna
I see
could
a very
have done some damage. She might get you next turn. So
yeah, I know what the smart play here. The problem is the smart play is also the mean play, and I hate doing that.
That's okay.
All right. Well, first, what I'm going to do though is I am going to move to combat. And I am going to I'm going to send Kahira at Mr. Bevers. Kahira is currently
vigilance.
By using Arahbo. Hold on. I'm running out of dice. A 7, 6. And then Arahbo will be coming at Shauna. Actually, no. We'll be coming at Leslie in the air for 1, 2, 7.
Do all your cats have vigilance?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. All my cats do have vigilance.
I'm going to block
Okay.
with my 1/1 bird.
I block.
Okay. Who has reach? Oh, no. Wait a minute. What is Steve?
The rest of the...
Steve is a 1/1 snake on the ground.
Okay. But what's blocking then? I'm sorry.
Well, you're swinging me with Okimi,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's not flying.
Kahira?
Yeah, Kahira. All right.
Yeah,
All right. You're blocking with Steve?
Yeah.
Okay. And then
I'm blocking with my bird.
block it with the bird. All right. Then my next play is I'm going to tap 2 whites, 2 green, and 2 colorless and play Austere Command. Choosing the modes, destroy all creatures with converted mana cost 3 or less, and destroy all artifacts.
Wow!
Needed to be done.
Damn.
I mean, like, I will sack Steve in response to get a land.
So yeah. So any responses to that, or does it resolve?
Yeah.
I
can do
resolve,
anything.
I guess.
Well, I'm mainly looking at the one blue player on the table.
Yeah, no, it resolves. I only
All
have
right.
one land up and it's not blue.
So that sacrifices Kahira and the Feral Prowler for me, which draws me a card. Also, my Icon of Ancestry and the Soul Ring also go. And so all tokens go.
Yep.
And all artifacts go. Like I said, it was the smart play, not the nice play.
Man.
And you passed, you said?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap 2 and play Fleecemane Lion.
Mm-hmm.
But then that will be my turn past turn.
Okay. So there was no damage dealt there during your combat either? Just so that we're...
No.
Well, I sent Arahbo at Leslie.
Yeah,
and she
but I
rolled a
blocked.
bird. So yeah, there was no combat damage actually done.
Oh man, this card would have been great earlier. Here you go, everybody. Ready? I'm going to play Seed the Land. Whenever a land comes into play, its controller puts a 1/1 green snake creature token in play. You're all welcome.
Thank you. Better draw a snake.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
Oh, I have a kitty still.
That looked like a cat, not a snake.
Yeah, no, that's from another game.
Scare the cats with snakes.
This is my beast token, I think.
Draw.
Shauna, Leslie, what's the token still on there?
It's not a token, it's a Myria Angel.
And it's a 4-drop, so it didn't get murdered.
Because it's a copy of the card. Gotcha.
No, it is actually the card.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stole it right out of my graveyard.
Right out of your graveyard, yeah.
Leslie's picking my pockets over here.
Someone's got to do it.
Right.
8. Play Sram.
Did you play a land this turn?
No. Sadly.
Don't worry, I didn't either.
I'll play 1 for a Explorer's Scope. It's equipment. Draw a card. Pay 1 to equip it, and it is whenever equipped creature attacks, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you put it on the battlefield. It's tapped. Sweet. And that's it for my turn.
Okay. Tap. Upkeep. Draw. I'm going to play a swamp. When I play land, I'm going to get a bird.
A snake.
And a snake.
Snake.
A snake.
Snake. Snake.
Snake.
Nice snake.
Thank you.
I can imagine what it's like to play without infinite tokens. It's like this, see?
I love
Here, this is how we do it.
Well, the thing is, I'm sitting here right next to a box of carefully cultivated, organized, alphabetized, with dividers and labels of tokens that I've now stopped using because of these damn things.
All right, I'm going
They're just so much more convenient. Hey, there's my cleric.
Nice.
It's just paper.
Well, like the thing I love is that it's actually their uses for other things. Like I have the City's Blessing or what Tuvasa. There's 9 enchantments on the board. Like,
Yeah, well, and I mean you've got your Triad games there, right, with your links and stuff, right? So like You can literally do anything with them, which is
Actually,
great.
that I have professionally printed.
Going
So
to
just
activate Rogue's Passage, and then I'm going to swing 4 at Belmont.
that makes sense. I mean, after what I just did to Shauna, I deserve that.
Yeah. And then I'm going to tap 2 and sacrifice my Myriad Landscape to search for 2 basic land cards.
2 more snakes.
Yeah, 2 more snakes and 2 more birds.
I'm the landfall deck.
Yeah, really.
I really like
Quit giving her stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna pass turn after that.
All right. Untap. During my upkeep, Descendants Path triggers. Well, we probably don't need that anymore, do we?
I mean, I'm okay with it. You go right ahead and cast that Wrath of God if you want. Doesn't bother me in the slightest.
All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and make the Fleece Mane Lion monstrous.
Oh.
So that gives it a +1/+1. Makes it monstrous
And indestructible, right?
and hexproof.
Yeah. Nice.
That's a good use for the for the tokens.
And then sorry, I'm trying to highlight cards here.
Did you play a land for the turn? You get a snake.
Actually, I have not.
Curses.
Mr. Bevers, I'm having trouble reading. What's the card? You have a set of 2 cards on the right, and then there's a lone card right above the stack of lands.
This is
Yeah.
Kerametra.
All right, gotcha. Sorry,
She's not on. She's not online.
Okay.
I am wide open.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
I think what I'm going to do is move to combat.
Mhm.
I'm going to put the +3 on the Felidar Guardian, which now makes it a 4/7.
Mhm.
And you've got 3 snakes and 3 birds and an angel.
And Gaunty, who has Death Touch, and Stink Drinker, which is a 2/1.
Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is, Mr. Bevers, I'm going to send the Fleecemane Lion
Mhm.
to you.
Mhm.
So that's 4. Shauna, I'm going to send the Felidar Guardian to you. So that's 4. And Leslie, I'm sending Arahbo your way with 6.
Okay. So Mr. Bevers
In the air.
first. Shauna, you're responding.
I take 4.
Oh, you took it? I'm just gonna block with 1 a bird.
Yep. And then, unfortunately, that has to be my turn. Pass turn.
All right.
And you're
Draw
tapped
for
out.
turn. Well, I mean, I get to play this. Ready? It's a bird of paradise.
Nice.
Out there. Get to go get a land to play this
Which
for
gives
it.
you a snake.
That's right. I got 2 blockers out of the deal, and it turns Kerametra on. So, I mean, like, I can't complain too much.
No kidding.
I now have some things, at least, to maybe not die immediately. Okay, so then I will pass the turn.
You're not gonna
Because
swing with your Kerametra?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm very close to being dead if I don't have blockers.
I play a land, make a snake. I can't can't make a nice snake like Leslie.
Don't worry, I'm gonna make my snake. You'll get to see how its beautifulness shows.
Snake.
For conviction.
Perfect. There we go. That's my snake.
Nice. And play conviction. So enchanted creature gets +1/+3, and I can pay 1 to turn it. Draw. Okay, I'll tap 2 for a pure
This
steel
is why I
paladin.
lose. I'm too impatient.
It's a 2/2. Whenever equipment enters the battlefield under my control, I may card metal craft equipment I control have equipped 0 as long as I control 3 or more artifacts, which I do not at the moment anymore. 1, 2.
Thanks,
For
Belmont.
Mind Stone.
I'm
Well,
just
now you
amazed
have 3 artifacts.
how she bounced back so fast.
2, because I have card draw.
Oh, is one of those things on Sram an enchantment, not an artifact?
Yeah, this is an enchantment.
Hmm.
Damn, I'm gonna pass.
That is a problem, Andy. I agree.
Yes.
I'm going to play Clearwater Path. I'm going to get a bird. And a snake.
And a snake. All right.
Play True Name Nemesis, naming Belmont.
What did you play?
True Name Nemesis again.
Oh, that one again? Okay. How'd you get that back?
I brought it back from my graveyard.
With that counter spell
Yeah.
that was under Dante.
Oh, right, yeah.
See, that makes me feel better. Like she did it more to get her thing back rather than to cancel my spell. So
Yeah. It wasn't to counter your cat. It
It
was to
was
get the true
both.
name nemesis back.
I'm going to tap 3 to play Marring River Prowler. It
Ooh.
can't block or be blocked, and I can cast it from my graveyard as long as I have a black permanent. And I will move to combat, and I will Belmont, I feel like you have something tricky up your sleeve over there, but how much land do you have up?
I have 2 open land, 1 green, 1 white, and 2 cards in hand, if that informs your decision.
All right. Well, I'm just going to swing at you with my 2/4, which is, and my 2/1.
I
Or,
will
sorry, a 3/1.
I will take the grand total of 5 damage. And
Nope.
how much of that is
Because
commander?
they're not blocked, they get +2/+1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 5. So 9 altogether.
All right.
And then you mill 9.
And how much of that was commander?
4.
And I mill 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Okay, now we're starting to even out here a little bit, so I'll pass.
All right. Untap. Descendant's Path triggers on my upkeep. It is a forest, so I put it on the bottom of my library. And then I draw. All right, Mr. Bevers, I think it's time to help you out a little.
Uh-oh. I'm always
Leery
fearful
about
of
that?
the word help. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to tap Sun Petal Grove, and 2 more to play Cultivate.
Seems
Okay.
like that helps you.
I was gonna say that doesn't seem like it helps me much.
I thought you got something off of all of us getting lands.
No, you get a snake.
Oh. So I'm going to get a forest, which will go onto the battlefield tapped.
Making
So
a
that's
snake.
1 snake, right?
Yep.
And then I will put a plains in my hand.
Mhm.
And then I'll draw my snake in a moment. I'm going to play a land for turn, which will be the Selesnya Sanctuary, bouncing back to Sun Petal Grove.
Which gives you another snake.
Yep. So we're at a total of 2
Two
snakes.
Yep.
And then
2 sneaky snakes.
I need to take some pressure off here.
So then you should wipe the board with Wrath of God.
I can't. It's on the bottom of my library.
Oh, well, that's too bad.
Well, it will be in a moment. I gotta shuffle the library now. I am actually going to bypass combat. So on my second main phase, I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4 and play Growing Ranks.
Yeah. I've given you snake tokens to populate.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Versus.
And I'm then going to pass my turn and draw myself snakes.
Okay, at the end of your turn, I'm going to tap Gavany Township to put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control.
Nice.
Oh.
I should be doing snakes in green.
Untap, draw. Okay. Doesn't really do much for anybody. Everybody has some sort of flying blocker except for Shauna.
Yeah.
So I will most likely pass the turn here. Go ahead.
Have we all stalemated each other?
Oh no.
I don't think that's the case, but we'll see.
Oops. I'm gonna pay. I've just played a land, so I make another snake. I'm gonna pay. Is it 1? Yeah, 1. Tap and sack that to draw a card. I open the armory. It's a sorcery. Search my library for an aura or equipment card, reveal it, and put it in my hand, and shuffle my library. Hold on, I'm finding it.
Let me guess. Is it on Sierra's Wings?
Well, there's that, but Angelic Gift, because it draws me a card. Second tap. How many is it? 2 and 2. Put that on to a Pure Steel Paladin.
Look at that fancy snake over there.
That's fancy.
Oh no,
Nice.
that's a pretty fancy snake.
I get to draw a
Listen,
card.
mine's a
because I played an
line,
aura.
okay? A line.
Tap 2. Play Storm Rider Rig. Equip creature gets +1/+1 whenever a creature enters the battlefield. I can touch it.
I should actually like put it in quotes here, right?
Draw a card. 2 for a Sky Skiff 2/3 flyer. But it has to be equipped 1. I have some 6 to help me out with that. And 2. No, it's just 1. Pay 1 and equip this to the Storm Rider. Okay, so this is now a 3. Actually, I don't have to pay to equip. It's just a 3/3 flyer now. Is all. I'm just gonna pass there.
There is a lot of stuff equipped to that Pure Steel Paladin.
All right, I'm going to, on your end step, flash in Fairy Vandals. And then I'm going to untap.
All right, Leslie, bring us home. I'm ready.
Oh.
Look at all these things you have. You have so many things.
Oh my god, this is so hard. Okay. I'm going to move to combat. And I'm going to send True Name it Belmont. Well, first I'm going to tap my Rogue's Passage. And make Anowon unblockable. I'm going to send Anowon at Belmont. I'm going to send Meringue at Shauna. And then I'm going to send my Myria Angel at Mr. Bevers.
So it's the 9 again, Leslie?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10.
10?
Yeah. And then Mr. Bevers, did you take it or are you blocking?
I'm gonna block it. It's a 3/3, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna block it and in response put a counter on each of my things. Makes my bird a 2/4.
Okay.
And what are you sending at me?
It's unblockable, 2/1. And I am going to, how do I do this? One, 2, 3, 4. Tap 4 and replace it with Zareth.
So how much more is it?
The one going at Leslie? Or Shauna, I should say.
How much more is it?
It's 6 altogether.
So I already took 2, so I'll take 1 more.
All right, so you'll mill 6. And did you mill 10, Belmont?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And how many were creatures?
How many were creatures?
Yeah,
1.
That's the commander.
None.
Right?
3, 4. 4.
So just 1 card then for you?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And you get to take is that the one that you just flashed in? Was the 4/4, right? That takes things when it deals damage?
Yeah, so I basically put hand on the battlefield when it deals combat damage to a player, put a target permanent card from that player's graveyard onto the battlefield. So Shauna, what creatures do you have, I guess, in your graveyard? Or yeah.
the Foundry Inspector, Tragic Poet, Dwarf Artificer, Meteor Golem,
Ooh.
Thopter, Shambling Suit, Cataclysmic Gearhulk.
I'll take Meteor Golem. Targeting Arahbo.
Sounds like a thing. Poor Arahbo.
Yeah. I think that right there just cost me the game.
That Meteor Golem? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's my turn. That was fun.
For some people.
Sorry.
All right.
Not sorry.
All right. On my upkeep, I get another snake token from Growing Ranks. I also get Descendants Path, which is not. Gosh darn it! I gotta tell the builder of this deck that card might be more trouble than it's worth.
Losing your board wipes to the bottom of the library.
Oh, that's my third board wipe that's gone to the
Oh,
bottom of the
man.
library. And then I'm going to draw for turn. Yeah,
Hey. That's a username that just followed you.
What does that mean?
what's the username? I missed it.
Bye.
All right, I'm going to play Sun Petal Grove and get myself another Snick. So that's a total of 3 on that. And then this really isn't going to do me much. You know what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's bring out Arahbo for the low cost of 9 mana.
It's the problem with high mana cost commanders, eh?
That's why you only play indestructible ones that cost that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I gotta pass.
Although-
I gotta pass turn. I can't do anything, and I still think I'm dead on the next turn unless somebody wipes Leslie's board.
Which I don't think that's going to happen on my side. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's
I
all
got
on you,
that
Shannon. All right, draw for the turn. Ah, yes, it's a card. It's not a very important card at this point in the game, but we'll play this Swiftfoot Boots.
Oh God, I just saw that username.
Yes, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a username, all right. Sure, it sure is.
That is definitely a username. Thanks for the follow. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's right. The Swiftfoot Boots doesn't really do anything. Can give something hexproof, but I don't know if I really care about that. And none of my creatures need haste, so let's put it on my birds, I guess. Oh man. Okay. This is rough. I pass. I pass. I don't have anything I can do. There are too many chump blockers on Leslie's board.
Yeah, I know.
Damn it.
And it's mostly my fault.
It's all your fault.
Yeah, so if you guys just killed me already, then Leslie wouldn't have the Emiria Angel, and she wouldn't have the snakes.
It's true story.
Okay, I'm going to tap 2 and sacrifice the desert and exile all graveyards.
Ooh.
My graveyard. My poor graveyard.
That actually hurt.
Well, that sucks because now I can't steal things from people's graveyards.
That was the plan.
Come on.
I will tap a snake to crew the sky skiff, and I will send the 3/3 flyer and the 2/3 flyer and 2/2 at Leslie.
Okay, I will block your 2 flyers with 2 birds.
Yeah.
And what was the other thing?
It's a 2/2 on the ground.
2/2 on the ground. I will block it with my 2/3 Gontu.
Okay. I want to put this back in my hand. Pay 2. Put it on one of the snakes that's still alive. That's it.
All right.
Creature into battlefield. It wasn't a creature. Damn it.
I'll play a land. I'll get a bird. I'll get a snake. I will tap 2 to play Forgotten Banneret. Goblin spells and rogue spells cost 1 less to cast, which means that this only costs 2. Play Meringue River Prowler. Okay. Now, I believe Shauna has 1. So
It's on the ground though. It's just a snake. You
A
still have
single
this too.
snake.
And she can take out both me and Shauna this turn.
yeah,
You have this too.
yeah, but I'm gonna tap Rogue's Passage and make Anowon unblockable.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna swing with Anowon at Shauna and True Name Nemesis at Belmont. And how big is your Bird of Paradise?
Currently, it is a 2/4.
2/4. I will swing. What else you got there for blockers? You got your big guy.
I have a 3/3 snake and a 7. Sorry, a 3/4 snake and a 7/10 Kerametra.
I'm gonna send a 3/3 in the air and a 1/2. No, I don't know. Yeah, no. Just a 3/3 in the air at Mr. Bevers. So,
Okay.
I believe
So I'll block it with my.
Shauna and Belmont, you are both out.
Yep.
I'll block the bird or the angel with my bird, and then I'll put a counter on it.
Damn it! I don't know why I swung. Shouldn't have swung.
So angel dead. No more bird tokens for you.
Okay.
The one crack in the armor maybe for me.
Yeah,
No more flyers
I
to
don't
chump.
know. I don't know. Your
But
turn.
unblockable rogues are going to be bad news bears for me.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's top deck. Yeah, it's a land. It makes a snake. It makes a snake. It's all right. It's something. It's better than nothing. That'll be new snake. I'm gonna swing at you with my bird because you only have birds, the bird tokens, right? And how many do you have? 4?
I have 2.
2. Okay, I swing at you with my birds of paradise
And that's
for
your only flyer.
It's my only flyer. I'm swinging at you for 3 in the air.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay. And I will pass. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pump now, because that way you take an extra damage.
Damn.
You take 4 instead of 3. And then I'll pass to you.
All right. I'm going to tap 2 to play Zoolport Cutthroat. Whenever another creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life.
That's not great.
And then I'm going to tap 4 to activate Rogue's Passage, targeting Zareth.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to swing Zareth and that guy. I'm just going to swing all of those at you.
All right. What are the biggest things that I can block?
All right. Sure. No, I won't send Anowon. So the biggest is that you can block.
Yeah.
The 3/1, which is actually, if it's not blocked, it's a 5. Is
Okay.
one of the biggest. And then this is a 2/3. If it's not blocked, it's a 4.
Okay. And then the rest of them are just base damage?
No, if they're not blocked, they get pumped up by 2.
Okay. Okay. So, and
they're
that's
+1 because of Anowon, so they're
Anowon.
+1
Yeah.
for all of those 2.
So I think it's probably game because I don't know how many things you're swinging with because I can't see off the top of your board. But it's like
Total
1, 2, 3,
is
4, 5, 6, 7.
7 rogues altogether and 5 snakes.
Okay. The snakes don't get pumped, right? When
No.
they don't get blocked.
No.
So they're just 1/1s. Okay, so
They're
that's
just
5
1/1s.
damage there. Okay, so I'll block your 3 biggest things, and I think I still die.
Okay, so this one, and this one are my biggest things.
Right. So then how much damage am I
you
taking?
would take 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20 something.
Yeah, that's more than enough.
Whew.
There it is. And you know what I drew the turn after you board wiped us?
What? Oh.
Oh man.
Oh,
I was
you
like,
did
you
that.
really miss my heroic intervention right now because I have 2 mana up, and then I drew it, and I was like,
Oh,
thanks, deck. I appreciate that.
that was a good game. Thank you guys
That
so
was.
much.
It was.
It was
That is not-
back and forth, and we weren't sure
Yeah.
for a long time there. We were all doing
One of
really
these
well.
games